How do I start the process of healing from my past?
All right, so step number one is what I call the who hurt me list.
Okay.
So you get a piece of paper, you write down the paper, who hurt me?
Okay.
Ask yourself that question, and anyone who comes to mind, put them on the paper.
Wow.
It doesn't matter if you think you moved past it. It doesn't matter if it happened a long time ago. If they come to mind, just put them on the paper. This is how we're going to start to identify the pain.
Okay.
A lot of people don't realize if you do this list, there's going to be people that come out that you were suppressing this entire time.
Yeah.
But at least now we can put it out in front of us, because that's the big problem is people are in denial of their lack of healing. They're in denial of the trauma they're holding on to. But this list helps us, again, see it in front of us. And you're going to put their name down and like a couple sentences of what they did to hurt you.
Okay.
And so now we can take that and move on to the next steps to get the healing going.
Okay. And what's the next step? I'm curious.
All right. So I'm going to give the next step. And let me just mention, I do have a book called Love After Heartbreak that lays everything out. I'm not going to lie. It can be tough. It is tough because a lot of people are holding on to so much, and getting all that out is a heavy process, but it is extremely worth it.
But I think the first step is hard, though.
Absolutely.
Because I got to write down, that could be a family member. You know, that could be an ex, like you said, ex-relationship. I think we should write down everyone who hurt.
It's everyone. It doesn't matter if it's family, friends, lovers. It's everyone. Ooh, that's why it's who hurt me list, not who hurt me as a lover list. Who hurt me, period. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the other thing people are not understanding. Your struggles are not just due to past relationship hurt. Yeah. It could be childhood trauma. You see what I'm saying? It could be things that go beyond that. You can't just try to keep it in the relationship box, because now you're not doing all the work you need to do. So you gotta lay all that out, and then I'll give the first half of this next step.
Cool.
So you'll pick somebody from that list. And let's just say you have your mother on there. Yeah. And I always love using mothers because the world talks about daddy issues, but I would argue there's more people with mommy issues than daddy issues right now, okay? And because society says, how dare you say a woman is a bad mother, that gets suppressed and pushed aside. But it's go at your father all day long, you know what I'm saying? Call him all kinds of names.
Right.
So anyways, a lot of people have this issue with their mom. So you put the mom on the list. You're going to write her a letter. There's 2 drafts of the letter. The first draft is just you letting everything out. All your anger, hurt, rage, whatever you're holding on to. Because what people don't realize is you've suppressed all this negative emotion. It's not going anywhere. It's trapped within your body. And now it's wreaking havoc on your body. Wow. A lot of people developing diseases, cancers, is because of emotional stress. And stress is the inducer of disease. It is that trigger. You see what I'm saying? So if you don't de-stress, you don't release, you're going to have a problem at some point. So you've got to let it out. So the first draft of the letter is like an emotional detox. It's a way to pour everything out, because people will say, well, I talked to them before. Yeah, but even in talking, you didn't let everything out. A lot of times we hold back. We're trying to manage the situation. I don't want you managing nothing. Let it rip. You see what I'm saying? That's the first draft. We got other steps of the process to clean it all up. But that first draft, just let it out. Just doing that, you're going to feel the weight come off your shoulders. You're going to feel a lot better.
Now, what's the name of this book for those of us who are in this process and I need to do this and then some? What's the name of the book? How can they get it?
Love After Heartbreak. You can get it on my store, StephanSpeaksShop.com, or on Amazon, iTunes, stuff like that.
And I'll make sure you guys, we'll drop this in the show notes, a link directly to this book, because that's something that I'm honestly going to do. You know, I've done this before with my therapist. I see a therapist 2 times a month, and we've written down some names that I've had to personally, I haven't said nothing to them, but I've had to personally acknowledge, like, hey, these are the individuals who have hurt me. Not intentionally, but they have hurt me, and there are some things in there that I need to heal from. And so I would encourage you, if you're just now tuning in, to make sure that after you finish watching and listening to today's show, that you set aside some quality time to just write down who hurt you, how they hurt you. And then before you move on to the next step, pray over that list.
Absolutely.
You know, pray over that list. Ask God to bless them tremendously. I believe in praying more for the people who have hurt me, more for the people who have hurt me intentionally, my enemies, because I want them to be blessed, because I want God to bless me.